coming out of Egypt. He said, according to the word that I covenanted with you when I brought you out of Egypt, so my spirit remains among you. Therefore walk, for yet once, it is a little while, that I will shake the heaven, I will shake the earth. Look here, darling. I will shake the earth, I will shake the sea, I will shake the dry land. And the desire of all nations shall come to me. Another version says, they will come to the desire of all nations. And Jesus is the desire of all nations. Are you looking here, sister? Look here, sister. This is the preacher. They will come to the desire of all nations, and I will fill this house with glory. Now listen. And the glory that is about to come will be greater than the former. The former, which is better than the present. You just missed my mathematics. Yet once, it is a little while, that I will shake the heavens, I will shake the earth, I will shake the sea, I will shake the dry land, and I will cause the desires of all men to come to me, and I will fill this house with what? Glory, so that to the extent that the glory of the latter house shall be greater than the former. Now you missed something here. How many of you saw this house in its former? Talk to me. And how do you see it now? So, but God is bringing a glory of the latter, which will be greater than. So where is the now? The now has no place. It doesn't even fit in. It does not fall into the relative bracket. Am I talking to students? Talk to me. Am I talking to students? Can I speak some English to you? Will you understand my simple English? How many of you saw this house in its former glory? Now, if God was in reference to former glory, then it was glorious. So, but God is saying that former glory is going to be a child's play to the latter glory. Now, God made no reference to the present one any longer, because it does not even fit in. Now, in order for you to understand very well, let me take you back on a memory lane, because you are young people. Now, I'm a young man also, okay? Do I look young? Yeah, like my brothers in the Lord. You know, we are brothers in the Lord. Amen? Can I hear you? Amen? I am a bishop, but I'm not an ecclesiastic bishop. Do you know what I mean by ecclesiastic? Just a minute. I don't put bishop's cap on my head just because of you, so that we will not emulate the wrong thing. I don't wear bishop's ring, and my wife goes to market. They won't understand what I'm saying now. Pastor, don't you understand what I'm saying? Okay, now I don't want anybody to be lost. As a bishop, my wife can't go to, I should talk. I should talk. I should give them the expression. How many of you are seeing me anyway? As a bishop, my wife cannot go to market. She's past the stage of people who go to market. In the present time, we have raised people who are more powerful than Jesus. And I'm afraid, I'm scared. You can't shake me. As a bishop, I'm the one to shake you. You can't. No. In fact, some cases, you can't call me brother Olaleye. Me brother? I'm a bishop. But how many of you know that I'm a brother? How many of you know it's better to be a brother than to be a bishop? How many of you know that when you call bishop pastor, pray that their security men are not there? They will slap you. They will say, who are you addressing? Our bishop pastor? Oh my God. The latter glory, thank you sir, will be greater than the former. So where is the present? Not, it does not even fit in. Let me touch your neighbor. Say, what we are seeing today in the church is not even recognized by God. Okay. So now let me tell you the former. You know, let me give you a little history of the church in Nigeria, so that you can know what gave birth to us. An apostolic move that when the white people from England came to colonize Nigeria in trade, to explore our palm produce, our vegetation, the Christians among them also came to explore our land, to the view of making converts in obedience to the Great Commission, go into all the world. But there was something good that the Christian missionaries did. They didn't just come with the Bible, but they came with the Bible in one hand and social work on the other, e.g. schools and hospitals. Many of them came to Nigeria and brought their coffins with them. Now if you are traveling to London or anywhere in UK, 6 hours or 6 hours 30 minutes, but then it will take them 3 weeks because there was no airplane. They will come by ship. And they came to Nigeria and founded the Church Missionary Society, CMS, which is now called Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion. Other groups came, like the Baptist Church, like the Methodist Church, to explore Africa. And that was good. But in the process of time, it had become, the Christianity they brought was watered, was like a watered version. But thank God they came anyhow. And they gave us an introduction to Jesus and told our forefathers that we should not worship Ifa, Oya, Okbele, Amadioha any longer. That we should not go to Okija shrine any longer. That we should begin to call upon the name of the Lord. And they also introduced medicine, antibiotics, fever, something, so that we can be relieved, so that we can be well. Because we are living in traditional way, and our mentality is that there must be demon to everything that happens. Some people died, they won't understand why they died. That because there was no medication available, and they would think it's a witch that has killed them. But in the mid-50s, God raised somebody from southwest of Nigeria. He was not a professor. It had no doctorate degree, not even a first degree, not even a school cert. He was a caterpillar operator. His name was Joseph Ayo Babalola. And the Spirit of God came upon him on the equipment. How many of you have heard that story before? Because you need to know where we are coming from. Okay. And God began to use him to bring healing, deliverance, and the revival began to spread to the southeast of Nigeria, to our Igbo brethren. God sent the Assembly of God Church from America. To our brethren in the north, God sent the Church of Christ in America and established Church of Christ in Nigeria called Cocking. Some ECWA, Evangelical Church of West Africa, or SIM, extension from Sudan, Sudan Interior Mission.